them are more than pals.
Our show can be a little gay,
But if you're not,
that's okay.
you can listen and have fun either way. Xena, Star Wars, Doctor Who, guests and music and reviews. Game of Thrones, Winona too. We promise there's something for you. She nerds out. We're girls that like dirty things. Dirty things.
Hello and welcome to the She Nerds Out podcast. I'm Kat.
I'm Wendy. This is Tara.
On today's episode, we have a mail sack, we have nerd news, we're going to Purgatory. But first, hey, Wendy.
Yeah. You want some birthdays?
Please.
I have a lot of birthdays.
Okay.
I feel like there were several to choose from. So I'm going to do a couple, or two or three, and then give you all a choice. Because I have to do this one. Lisa Whelchel.
Oh, come on.
May 29th.
Love
Blair
her.
Warner.
You know she has a
And
nose.
also,
She has a nose ring. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
I know, midlife crisis. I get it. I'm there.
When did she get it? Like
don't
last
know.
week?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
feel like it's been a while. I think it looks good. I like it. It's a good look.
She's looking good. She, I remember when she was on Survivor several years ago,
Oh, yeah.
and
How'd she do?
they didn't know who she was.
Oh, God.
Wow.
I mean, because they were young. A lot of them just thought she was a hot
Like a hot mom or something?
MILF. So,
Okay.
and
Insulting.
and then someone found out, and word spread that she was like America's sweetheart back in.
So it wasn't like
day.
celebrity. It was just a regular.
No, she just went on because she loved the show and wanted to get on.
Oh, that's so fun.
Oh, yeah. She looked great. And that was she started doing some more stuff in Hollywood after that. And I think she went through a divorce at some point, either before or after.
Oh.
And then she ended up moving back out to LA. She was living, I think, in Texas. Yeah, she was living in Texas. I met her in Dallas area.
Huh.
And she moved back out to LA because her career kind of picked up. She did Survivor. I think she was second, maybe.
That's pretty good. That's
She
a
did
tough-
really well.
tough
I wonder
show.
if one of the producers or something had to tip him off.
I
Or if
feel
he
like
finally
maybe.
did figure it out.
Maybe.
I
Not
feel
like you
like
can Google, you know.
Right, exactly.
I can't remember if they found out late in the show or in the post, like after the show was over and they all get together. But there was a lady who was older, like 40s, 50s or something at the time, who knew who she was, who recognized her. And she
I
went by
see.
her name. I don't think she tried to hide, like, hi, I'm Lisa,
Right.
And she said, people say they think I was trying to hide it because it was like strategy. And she's like, it was like, I did that then. Like, I'm a different person now and I write books and I have a family and blah, blah, blah. So it's like when people say, who are you? What do you do? You don't say, well, years ago, I was on this show. She said,
Right.
I mean, I would, because what else I got? But,
You might recognize me. I'm kind of a big deal.
but it was fun. That was the only season after the first couple that I watched because I had to watch Blair. I had to watch Lisa. How old is she,
Okay.
by the way?
Oh, yeah.
right.
59.
I'm going, oh gosh, Lisa, forgive me. I'm going 61.
Yeah, Kat.
What? Why you
61.
Why you cheer on so much?
She finally got one right.
Nobody cheers me. They just say, "Oh, you've got it again.
Got another
Are you
one."
cheating?"
I have gotten some right, but I feel like I needed to get this one.
Wow. Well, I'm
Because of
glad you
my
got
love
it
of
then.
Blair.
Yeah.
My wife's going to wonder why I'm screaming.
Oh, okay.
That was
Screaming over
very-
Lisa Whelchel. And
Well,
the fact she's
listen.
61.
Wouldn't be
years
the
old.
first time.
Okay.
Ayo.
Oh, dear. Anywho, May 30th. I feel like if a performer, theater, film, whatever, has one iconic rafter belting song to their career that's legendary, you've done well. But to have two, that would make you Idina Menzel.
Ah.
Oh.
Blina den Blabloop.
That's how R2D2 pronounces it.
No, it's how John Travolta pronounced it.
I forget.
Oh, that's right.
Adele
Oh my.
Yeah,
Adele
Adele
Dazeem.
Dazeem. Oh,
Terrible.
John.
Oh.
Okay.
It was
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Adele team. What even?
He's
Oh,
having a
John.
moment.
I'm
Poor
gonna
John.
say
Adela Dazeem.
Adela Dazeem.
50.
Whoa. 45.
Well, now I was Googling Adela Dazeem, so I didn't look. Let's see.
Oh boy.
53.
Oh, okay.
How to do math. I apologize.
mhm,
53. Elsa. Let it
Okay.
go.
Let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, June 1st. My aunt's birthday was June 1st. Rest
Aw.
in peace, Aunt June. Her name was June. Because I wanted to do it like this. One of the legendary voice. I can't do it. Legendary voices we've ever had on this planet. He likes to narrate things, and he always sounds very.
Morgan Freeman?
Yeah!
No. Okay.
It sounded nothing like him. But good
no,
job.
you-
I
nailed
was
it.
getting it. I was getting there.
Yeah, you nailed
I
it.
couldn't think of any good Morgan
Oh,
Freeman
my.
lines. And
Oh, but when you said that, like the more you talk, the more in my mind I pictured like the intro to like a animal,
nature- yeah.
nature thing.
the elephants
Absolutely.
are animal friends.
Yeah.
They roam the plains of Africa. They play with their friends in the water hole.
In search of water, or else they'll surely perish.
Oh no.
Oh, but
Okay,
I
way
hate
to
it
get
when
it
they
dark.
get real. I don't like
No,
animal
I don't
shows
like
that
that.
get realistic.
I hate
like
them.
it.
I like
They're
little children's
brutal.
animal shows. They're happy.
Yeah, brutal.
Okay, hang on. Y'all think
Okay.
about this. I'm going to do some math. Hold on.
Okay. Okay.
He's an older gentleman.
Ooh, this is a tough one because he has been around for so long.
Has. I'm going to say 75.
I'm gonna say 81.
Ha! He's going to be 87.
Whoa.
87 on June 1st, Morgan Freeman.
Damn.
Hey,
he
he's
still-
doing well.
Is he still working?
Yeah,
Is he
think
doing
so.
things?
He's got, let's see, 4 upcoming projects.
I feel like I just saw him in a commercial or something too. I don't know.
That man,
It's around.
and I'm
for him.
sure he can just be an old retired man staying in his house, and he'll get voiceover work for the rest of his days.
Yeah.
You
That's
know, I
fair,
don't know
yeah.
if how many of these are. Now, here's one called The Little Bedroom. I feel like that might be voiceovers, but you never know. I don't
Huh.
know.
Okay.
No.
We'll see.
Oh no, it sounds like he's the lead.
Oh.
All right. Well, either way, good
Good for
job,
him.
Morgan Freeman. You got
Way to go.
longevity. We like that on this show.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 3 good ones on this day.
That's great.
2 from the same realm of why we care for the most part. Morena, is it Baccarin or Baccarin? I don't know.
Baccarin.
Baccarin. Morena Baccarin. Firefly. Jewel
Oh.
State. Firefly.
Oh.
And just because I like her, Aquafina. All on
Okay.
June 2nd.
Yay.
Because I think she's funny.
Nice.
So pick your one. Pick Tara. Whose birthday do you want to guess?
Oh, let's go Jewel. Jewel State.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess
Kat,
that.
who do you want to guess?
I'm going Aquafina.
All right, Tara, we'll do you. You guess Jewel.
All right. Jewel State. I think she is about 5 or 6 years older than me. I'm gonna say she's 46.
42.
No way. No way.
Wait, she was born in 82, so that's 42, right?
She's only 2 years older than me.
Yeah.
She felt so much older when I was growing up.
Well, they always do. Trust me, Tara. Here's the thing. Here's a life
She
lesson.
like
This is
I
going to
watched her
start
on
happening more
Nickelodeon.
and more often to you.
All the time,
People
Tara.
that you thought were so
No.
much older, you're going to find out aren't that much older than you.
I know that, but like I think because when I first saw her, she's on a Nickelodeon show,
Right.
and yeah, just weird. She always just felt like that she would play like the older sister or something, and
Sure.
oh, she's so old. Yeah, and then I didn't watch Firefly till after it was off the air. So
Oh,
to me,
I
it was
see.
like, oh, she's young, So now I'm like, oh, she must be so old now, much older than me. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, who are you
right.
guessing? Oh, Aquafina. Okay.
Why are you laughing at that? What's so funny?
No,
She's funny.
I love Aquafina.
Okay.
She makes me laugh.
I'm laughing because I'm really
Angie's Aquafina-ish.
Yeah, I
Our
know,
friend
yes.
Angie.
yeah. I'm laughing because I kind of know how old she is, and I'm
Oh.
really can't wait to hear how old do you think she is.
Great. I'm going 35.
She is today, but on
Yeah.
June 2nd, she'll turn 36.
You're
Okay,
close.
that's
Yeah.
pretty darn
You're
close.
close, you're close.
You're close.
Okay.
You were close.
I want to guess more Marina because I can't see the age. I just see
Okay.
her birthday. So I want to guess one. I'm going to
Okay.
48.
Okay.
I think she's older.
She was born in 79. What does that make her?
She is a
She's
year
younger. 45.
older than
Yeah.
Leah.
Okay, not older. Damn.
Younger.
She
Okay,
looks
I'm
good.
just-
She's hot. She's going to be in Deadpool again, or I think so. Hopefully. I don't think she died. But she's around.
Yeah, I think she'll,
Awesome.
you know.
Bring back. I would so watch those two in a Firefly. They don't even. I mean, I love Nathan, but they don't need Nathan. Bring it back.
They kind of do.
Then they can prove.
He would do it.
Of course, yeah, of course. I think they all would. Well,
Yeah.
not Wash. Spoiler alert. Not Alan Tudyk. 'Cause
They might bring him back. Like
Yeah.
somehow, you know?
That would cheapen his death.
no, cheap
He
in it.
died. Spoiler. Come on.
The movie came out 19 years ago.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. I'm,
Cool.
Are we happy with that? All right.
Yeah. We're good.
Shall we move on to this?
I'm happy.
Oh
We
no, we have
do.
we have an announcement to make
I
first.
don't know.
We do.
suck.
Announcement corner.
We, as in the three of us, did not do our homework. We are not read through chapter 20 of Cleat Cute, our
me.
book club.
I'm on the end of 19. I'm closest to the whole.
Okay, well, like I said, we didn't finish, but thank you, Wendy, for letting us know.
I'm just saying I could have today.
How
if
much
I needed
farther?
to.
Okay.
But I knew
All
you
right.
two weren't even close. So I
Okay,
I'm glad
Wendy.
this book club is so non-judgmental. So we're not
all
going to
book
judge.
clubs are judgmental. Come
We're not
on.
going to judge
like I've ever been in
you
one.
as harshly as Wendy's judging us if you didn't read either. But look at Duncan. Do you see him behind me? You can see his butt.
Look at
I
us.
see his
Those
back.
Cat alert.
Oh, hi,
Cat alert.
buddy.
little butt.
There's
Oh,
a cat on the.
Oh, hi, Duncan.
It's exciting. It really
It is exciting.
Anyway, we did not read
I love
it.
him.
We're gonna push it to next week. So
Yeah, look behind.
if
Look at Duncan. What's he
you-
doing? Sorry,
if
turn
he's-
around. What's he
He's
doing?
got the zoomies. He's
He's
flying
climbing
around.
up
I heard him.
Hermione.
Hermione.
Yeah, he's climbing
Okay, there
the
he goes.
wall. Oh, and now he's sprinting away. He's been sprinting back
That
and
was
forth.
fast. He was all of a sudden just
He's
gone.
freaking.
That's what cats do.
Yeah, he ran over there. I heard him meowing, and he went
Oh,
to the
boy.
scratcher. It was exciting, and I had to kind of focus. Anyway. So next week we will come back to Cleat Cute.
Yes.
Didn't happen. It was Memorial Day weekend here in America. There are plans, things going on, and didn't happen.
Yeah. And we're a little late this week as well.
Yeah, that
And you know
too.
what? Better late than never. That's what
Yeah.
I've always said.
Yeah, maybe manage your expectations. Maybe we always aim for Tuesday, right?
We're so defensive.
But maybe Wednesday is like sometimes the other day
Yeah.
that it might come out. But usually Tuesday.
Yeah, this podcast is fluid. Let's just say that.
Okay. Well, speaking of the
Trying our
podcast,
best.
we do our best.
Trying our best.
We've got This Week in Stopping. I don't think we have a noise for their theme. Nope. Oh, all right. Well, we're here now. We're going to talk about it this week in stopping. So this week, we have some exciting dog news and
Oh, boy.
sports. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So I went out of town this weekend to see my friend Demetria, who I haven't seen in a while. I drove to Tucson and then Phoenix to see her in two places over the course of less than 24 hours. So meanwhile, Charlie, my lovely dog, stayed with her Auntie Wendy and over at Wendy's house. So, first, I think, Wendy, you have an announcement you wanted to make to everyone.
Yeah, Charlie took me out. We went
Like-
for a walk, and she decided, I want to go over here.
Oh no.
Walked right in front of me to do so when we were on the pavement, the asphalt of the road.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh, no.
And I'm not sure how I tripped over her, but I did. And I felt myself slowly going down. And I literally had time to think, oh, I'm falling. And so I fell down because Charlie walked in front
You
of
fall
me.
down, go boom.
Scuffed.
Oh, wow.
You got all scuffed
I've
up.
got a
Wow.
big bruise on both knees.
Well, let me
Yeah.
formally apologize on behalf of Charlie because I don't think she probably did. Did she at
Tara,
least come to your aid? Did she like
She
come over and be
stood
like,
there.
whoa, lady, why do you fall?
Hey, what are you doing?
She didn't drag me. She stood
Tara-
there.
Oh, well, that's
so.
good.
But I looked
you-
up because there were some people getting into their car a couple
Oh,
houses
God.
up, and I thought, oh no, are they gonna? Oh, are you okay, ma'am? And no, they didn't say a word.
Yeah, I know. That's
I
not an
don't-
LA thing.
No,
People
it
don't
is.
really
It's
care
not an
in
LA
LA.
thing. And honestly, I'm not even sure if they saw. But even if they
Alright,
had,
well.
I don't think they would have cared.
Well, I'm sorry
Fine.
on
At
Charlie's
least I
behalf.
wasn't bleeding profusely. I
mean, you
got
have a
up
Band-Aid, so
quickly.
you bleeding a little bit.
I can show you. Do you want to
When you first showed me, the Band-Aid is bright red, so you held up your hand, and I thought, like,
There's the wound.
oh,
That's
wow.
pretty
I mean,
good.
that's a good fall. That's a
I
good
mean, it
fall.
was a scuff, and I got little ones everywhere else. It's fine.
Tara, are you
Charlie's-
gonna cover Wendy's medical bills?
Sure, I'll
owe
reimburse
me-
you for your Band-Aids.
5 Band-Aids
Okay. Noted.
and some Neosporin.
But thank you for watching Charlie this weekend. I
You're
heard
welcome. It was
she
a
did.
pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. Other than
Except
that,
for the
all right.
falling.
And Charlie today, I found a great for all you dog lovers and owners out there. Mostly the owners, because if you're just a lover, this would be a weird thing to do. If you have a dog, but maybe you don't have a house or you live in an apartment, you don't have a yard, you don't have. So I live in a house, but I don't have a pool, and I'm like, I really want to take Charlie swimming, and there's no very few doggy swimming pools around, and usually it's part of a doggy daycare, and you have to, it's a whole thing. So we found this app called Sniff Spot, where it's essentially
How
like,
you doing?
yeah, right. It's essentially like a Airbnb, but for dogs to rent spaces by the hour.
Like a play date kind of thing.
Yes, and so you can search on there, and so I found a house, $10 an hour, $10 an hour for private. I just literally
Right.
found a house. It's 3 miles away from here, and very nice. Had great reviews and lots of pictures. It's just like Airbnb or if you're on like Rover or like other any app. Everybody gets rated, and you get to see pictures and everything. So it's like, show up at this house. I mean, the lady had written me back because I just booked it this morning. I just found it, and I was like, yeah, can we come at 12:30? She's like, sure. And you book it, and there's all the open times. And so you just show up. I go, and it says on the thing how to enter. I'm like literally walking into this house, and I had a panic moment when I was halfway through the person's yard. I'm like, this looks like, am I in the right house? Like, I really didn't double check the address.
So there's no
You just
human
walk in the
contact.
side. No, not at all. I just walk in the side gate.
I like that.
The side gate's open. Well, I unlatched it because it
Sure.
told me, and then I was like, wait, did I double check the address before I walked up here? And I'm like, now panic frozen in this person's yard, like looking quickly opening the app. But yes, it was the right yard, and so I was like, okay, I guess we're gonna put our stuff down and
Aw.
get in this person's pool.
Cool.
And I said, I guess if it's not the right house, please
You'll
show
find
up.
out very quickly.
But it was lovely. There was a yard, there's a pool. Charlie loved it. Charlie just launched herself into the pool.
Oh, yay.
I was a little worried. And then she was clearly launched herself and then realized that she had forgotten how much effort it took then to paddle back to the steps. So she was huffing and a puffing times. Next time I'm definitely going to have her put on her life vest the whole time just to help her
Just in
out
case, yeah.
until she gets a little more physically in shape. She's a big girl. I mean, she's not super overweight, but when you're jumping in the pool and she kind of sank halfway to the bottom and then popped back up and then had yeah, but it was lovely. I'm just throwing it out there. The app's called Sniff Spot, and it's
Love
not just LA. It's everywhere. I was looking in random places, and I was like, look at this, and it's pretty cheap if you just think of people. I could even rent out my backyard if I want. You know what I'm saying? Because so many people here, especially in LA, don't have a yard, and you don't want to just take your dog to the dog park. There's so many things that could go wrong there, or if your dog's not
Absolutely.
used to it. If you just want some private space, and I'm looking. They got you can rent a ranch in Moore Park or Simi Valley, and
Whoa.
yeah, now those are more expensive per hour, but some of these places are on a few acres of land, and they're $20-$25 an hour, and you can go and have the whole thing, have a whole
That's cool.
thing to yourself. I just thought that was really cool.
That is very
So,
cool.
check it out. And it's affordable. It's not like I'm going to take her swimming every day, but way better than paying $40-$50 for daycare. I don't even get to play with her. So
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. Nice job.
That was very exciting for me.
Whoever put that together is very smart.
It is very smart.
I have never heard of this app. And it's, man. Meanwhile, we have sports.
Sports.
Go Dallas. Dallas Mavs are up 3. Mavericks, again, being basketball here in America, are up 3-0. If they win tonight, which was happening, literally the game starts in 10 minutes.
Oh.
No rush, no press. They will go to the NBA Finals.
Oh my goodness.
The Dallas Stars are up 2-1. If they win 2 more, they'll go to the NHL Ice Hockey Finals.
My goodness, this is exciting times.
It is. It's a good time to be.
And
a
if you
Dallas.
remember, the Rangers won the World Series last year. So
Yep.
How could we
good
forget?
times for 3 out of 4 Dallas sports.
Yeah.
The major ones.
And in case you forgot, the Dallas Cowboys
Yeah,
still
they try.
suck. They still suck. Do they though? I don't know. And other sports, include it's women's basketball, so very
That counts.
queer
That's
queer
still
friendly
sports.
LGBT. Yeah, no, it is okay. That's not where I was going, Kat. That's
Oh,
not
okay,
where
sorry.
I was going.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, and queer, but Caitlin herself is not queer, but
Right.
playing in a league that is very queer friendly, lots of great representation.
Totally.
Finally, Caitlin's team, the Indiana Fever, they won a game.
Hey,
Yeah,
They got one.
look at that.
It was against the LA Sparks. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And they opened up they play at Crypto, but I Googled this one because they had been playing at like Long Beach State or some weird small arena, but only for the first 5 games. I guess Crypto Arena or Crypto.com arena is under construction. And so they had been there temporarily for their first games of the season, and then they're going back. Because I remember when I'd gone to see their games, I'm like, they were always at Staples Center, which is now Crypto. So I was confused. But they went ahead, and when they, I guess, learned what the demand was for the Caitlin Clark game, they're like, oh, screw it. We'll just do it at Crypto.com arena, and they'll just have to hold off on their construction. So, of course, they took it back downtown, and then they opened up the whole thing. So I think there was a record attendance of like almost 20,000 people or something.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
We looked at tickets. It was stupid.
Yeah.
Just to get in the
Really?
door, it was like $1,000.
What?
Ooh, yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. So,
Well, they're playing again right now, the Fever and the Sparks, and
Cool.
in Indiana, and the Sparks are winning by 6. Caitlin already has 16 points.
Wow.
Still just towards the end of the second quarter. So, she's still doing her thing. She's playing well. That's the thing. Like, whatever people want to say about how many wins her team has, she's doing pretty well. Although they played the Las Vegas Aces the other night, and her former teammate Kate Martin, who I also really like, she had a better game than Caitlin. And people are loving Kate Martin. She's apparently like that good, solid team leader kind of.
yeah.
Kinda
Well, and
character
Angel
person.
Reese, I think she's on Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, she played for LSU. Just went to the draft this year. So they always kind of pitted her up against Caitlin, and her and Caitlin are like, we don't care. We don't, whatever. But they have a friendly rivalry going, and the Chicago team is doing a bit better. And I think Angel threw some, I'm going to say friendly shade, essentially saying, oh, this is what happens when you have a whole team working together instead of one player and riding on your charter jet or something like that. But
Ouch.
Why do that though?
ouch,
Come on.
ouch. Because it's a game. Because she's playing for her team. Whatever. She had to put up with so much crap. Caitlin Clark
Not
lovers.
from her
Angel
Caitlin.
Reese haters. She can say what she wants.
Wow.
I like Angel Reese. I think she's great. I think she's great for the league too.
She's great. She's
And
a
I'm
great
like,
player.
yeah, and she's a great player. So it's
Phenomenal.
like, come on. Yeah.
They did interview a couple, the Aces coach and a player, about the social media about
Right.
all the players, they hate Caitlin, blah, blah, but they're like, no, none of you people have interviewed us. None of you talked. It's like it's basically just a bunch of noise. And
Yeah, it's the
the
media.
players are like, you guys are saying things that we're thinking and saying, and how much we don't like. It's like she's bringing a lot of stuff. And one of the coaches, I think, said, where the players said, "Hey, we got charter flights. I don't care who was responsible." It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, and one of I think an ESPN broadcaster talked about the effect of like how the WNBA was growing, but how much it advanced just from Caitlin coming in and the attention it brought it. So it's doing good things, but the players were like, stop putting words in our mouths. We're not saying all these hateful things. Y'all are
Right.
drumming it up. But anyway, yeah, I'm watching. I've been trying to watch when I can. And one more little sports note. A&M, Aggies, my school, played the Texas Longhorns, friend's school, but also our rival, in women's softball. the other
Also
night.
gay. Also gay. Do not.
Where?
Women's very gay.
They were playing, yeah. They were
As
playing
gay or
today.
gayer as soccer, I'd say. One could say.
Yeah, I'd say
As
yeah.
women's soccer. Yeah.
Probably pretty close.
Let's start putting it out there. Okay.
But they were playing to get to the Women's College World Series. A&M was ranked 16th. Texas was ranked number 1. We beat them in the first game. And as much as I was really annoyed and pissed off, I'm like, we're such a sicker meat school. You're so I was like, no, okay. They played really well. And people are like, why were they 16th? Like, they came this close to taking Texas out. And honestly, I feel like we had one good pitcher because she kept pitching all the time. They probably have a few more. But it was very exciting. And I was like, I don't even hardly ever pay attention to women's softball and the Aggies softball. But kind of just like, got sucked in. And I was rooting for my girls. And then,
Well, I'm sorry that my
They didn't
Texas
win.
Longhorns still beat you. That's
Yes, I
too
know
bad.
they did. I know they did.
It's too bad.
Name one player on that team.
Jenny
Something Smith.
Slater.
Oh.
Good one.
No?
No,
Am I wrong?
Isn't
Okay.
she I think she's the pitcher. Or she's a pitcher, right?
you don't
She's
know.
just a
Stop.
bench player, I do not know.
She's a bench player. You wouldn't have heard of her.
You don't know. That's a deep cut, Wendy. It's a deep cut. That's
That's
how,
right.
deep.
how big of a fan I am.
Boom.
Good one. I do like our coach though, the A&M coach. Maybe I'll try to catch some more games next year for the Aggies. Although I think half the team graduated, but whatever. Anyway, we had sports is fun.
Sports.
That's the
Love
message.
sports.
Yeah.
Sports.
I've never watched so much non-football sports all at the same time in a long time. Digging it.
This is good. This is a good thing.
for me. Good for me. What are we doing? Mail?
We got a sack.
Sure.
Got that sack.
Back indeed. I'll start us off with an email from Carrie titled So Much Nerdy Stuff. Hey, nerds. Emily is definitely trying to give us a heart attack with all of her teasers. I literally cannot wait for Winona Earp Vengeance and anything else she has to give us. As for the sports talk, sorry, Kat.
I like sports.
Your
I'm a
face.
sports
That's not what your face
fan.
says.
I love sports. Carrie, come on. Help me out here. I'm a sports fan.
The Indiana Fever have had the number 1 pick the past 2 years in a row for a reason. Oh, really? As a Tennessean, I can blame that on Tennessee alum Tamika Catchings retiring. Also, the first 4 games the Indiana Fever have played have been against the league's best defensive team and the league's championship runner-up. So those were the second and third worst case scenarios for season openers. The only worst case scenario would have been playing the Las Vegas Aces. I'm just happy that so many people are now tuning into the WNBA now. I've been a fan since its inauguration, so to see people this invested makes me so very happy. I swear I should be a historian. Haha. I am so happy to see the hype around all of the new recruits from Kate Martin, woo, Angel Reese, Cam Brink, and
Okay, hey, give me a moment to woo.
Oh, sorry.
Angel. My
Sorry.
God.
Angel Reese, woo, Cam Brink,
Woo.
woo. You should woo. She's a Laker. I mean,
Okay.
L.A. Sparks.
Spark.
Yay.
Yay.
And Nika Muhi. I don't know who that is.
Mule, I think.
Oh, Mule. Sorry, I thought it was an
I
I.
think it's a
Nika
capital I.
Mule.
Okay.
Mole.
I remember that name. Who
Yay.
did Nika played for one of the Final Four teams, I think. I don't remember. Anyway,
Okay.
I am a Tennessee fan through and through, but I will have to be rooting for my girl, Paige Buchers.
I think it's Beckers. I think it's
Beckers,
Beckers
sorry.
because I think they pay.
That's right, because Paige
Caitlin
went back
played.
for another year of eligibility.
mhm.
See, I know. She has been through so much adversity, and yeah, she had envy problems, and deserves the level of love that Clark had this past season. Don't tell my friends that, or they might disown me.
Because
Aha.
Paige played for UConn, and I think that's the team
Yeah.
Caitlin beat.
Yep.
But yeah.
By the way, I'm
Yep.
looking up Nika Mule, who played for. I don't know. Oh, UConn. Okay, that's.
Okay.
I remember. I think
Okay.
Mule guarded Clark.
Yeah, that name looks
Mm.
super familiar. I can see it on the back of a jersey.
By the way, I saw a piece when they had the game, the Indiana game on Ion channel, and they had a pre-game show, and they did a whole thing on Tamika Catchings, and I did not know that Tamika was deaf, or partly or mostly deaf, or something.
Oh.
And
I didn't
yeah,
know
she
that.
was very impressive in all that she's done. I was like, oh, that's really cool. I knew the name, but I didn't really know much about her.
Cool.
You know where you could also watch the game was Ion on Tubi.
Tubi.
Yes.
Airing some
Tubi.
WNBA games.
Thank you, Tubi. Boy,
Thanks,
they
Tubi.
love lesbians, don't they?
Yes.
We
Thank
get it.
you.
You love
Let's
us.
corner that
Jeez.
market right now.
Yep.
No, I'm just okay. Yes, no, I was double checking that she is like partially deaf. Anyway, okay, so mostly. Anyway, I don't want to get that wrong. All right,
No, good idea.
Carrie continues. Why start now? Trying to get things right. And believe it or not, Amazon only took like 2 weeks, but I finally received my copy of Cleat Cute. I absolutely loved it. I even got a couple of my friends to read it, and they loved it as well.
Okay, guys, wait. I feel really bad right now. So 3 of us couldn't manage to get our homework done, but apparently Carrie has read the entire thing and then have had a couple friends read the entire thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's us.
Okay.
That's what we did.
Do better. We'll try.
Well, y'all let me know when y'all are done because I can catch up in like 5 minutes.
Wendy, we get it.
Okay. Always your singular Southern lesbian, Carrie.
All right. I have one as well. It's from AK. AK has the subject, "You broke my brain." My lieges, I now cannot hear any reference to Wicked without my brain automatically adding a Xena musical. Fairly confusing when talking to normals. Erp. More Erp. Welcome back to Purgatory. I love the way Erpers are an untapped army, ready to mobilize on the word of the commanders. Gonna be exciting to watch things kick off. My dudes, you punted the mail sack. I am enjoying that image. Big smile emoji. What would my number 1 show be if not Buffy? What the hell kind of question is that? Winona Earp, clearly and obviously, the unkillable, bulletproof gay. Seriously. Like Tammy, I've not watched most of the shows in the 100. This has been reference, of course, to the 100, this Auto Straddles list of the 100 top lesbian and sci-fi shows, right?
Yeah.
That's updated from last year. AK says, but okay, you want a top 10. Abridged and abbreviated top 100 right here. 100. Xena. Wow. Okay, I'm still only in season 4. It might get gayer, but it's joyful idiocy. Ouch. Okay. So we skipped from 100 to 50.
Okay.
Which is Buffy. It was a great show, but traumatic. That's fair.
True. Very true.
25. Skipping ahead. The Power. Okay, only mildly gay in passing, but I love the concept and the questions it raises. I'm not
You guys know The
familiar with
Power?
Not a clue.
No.
I'm looking it up.
Me too.
Skipping to number 9. We're not skipping. AK is skipping, going from 25 to 99. Person of interest. Kinky, queer, maybe a little bit baity, but I love it. So it
come on.
scores higher.
A little bit baity.
No,
little bit baity.
stop it. Stop it.
Queer baity, that is.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Here, lesbians.
Number
No.
8.
Here, lesbians.
Number
Nuh-uh.
8.
Stop it. Do not. Do not.
Number 8, Warrior Nun.
There's my show.
No comments. That could also, well, it wasn't queer baiting. They did it. They went through with it. But
Oh,
for
yeah,
the first
they went.
season,
Yeah.
it took a bit. Okay. Number 7, The Expanse. That is one of the sci-fi shows on sci-fi that I haven't seen it.
I keep hearing it's wonderful.
I didn't even really think of it as being gay, like that gay. I just heard
apparently it-
good things anyway.
Happens eventually in the show.
All right.
Okay.
Number 6, Orphan Black. Very understandable. Number 5, Sense8. Another one I should really, really watch.
Yeah. Same.
Keeps coming up. Number 4, Batwoman. So committed to its gayness.
Sure was.
Absolutely. I liked
Yeah.
that show,
Can't-
and it was great. And as gay as it was, I feel like it was still understated and like in a way of it just was, like it was just really nice. It felt like a little
I
community.
feel like they didn't make big issues out of it. It was just like,
No.
yep, they're gay.
right, and
was
like
their
she's
story.
fighting crime,
Yeah.
she's
Right.
doing got a lot on her plate. So yeah, it's like it was a main focus, but not the main focus. I missed that show. Number 3, Lost Girl. I was actually surprised that was not higher on any of the other lists because that show was pretty damn queer.
Yeah, wall to
100%.
wall queer.
Yeah. Number 2, Legends of Tomorrow. And number 1, Winona Earp. I suppose it's kind of a list of favorites. It's not the list of gayest, and it's not the list of best, because those two are often very much not the same thing. That's what makes the list tricky to make, I suppose. But even so, big smiley face emoji again. Incidentally, there's a fresh Orphan Black Universe show out, and I had no idea. Me either. Okay, this is Tara saying me either. I mean, I say new. I think it's new over here. Set 50 years later. No top. No Tom was rather Jessica Jones actor Kristen Ritter. I suspect a different premise, but I'm looking forward to watching that soon. I have no idea what. I've not heard of this.
Yeah, I think I actually have seen something about this.
Loved Orphan Black, and it was pretty gay. Even tried, with only rather limited success, I admit, to be a bit trans. So, thumbs up.
Cool. All right.
Okay. Help me out.
Omigo.
Box in a box? I definitely would consider reading that. That was the suggested alternate title to Cleat Cute.
Yes.
Was one of them was Fox in a Box.
Strong choice.
You guys squabbling over Clio 2525 fills me with joy. I'm game for This Is Weekly, a Clio episode update. I have one. I have another episode.
It's one vote.
Okay. I've got one ready to go because I watched multiple episodes and I took notes on them already. So I could do a segment right now.
Cool.
All right.
All right. We will let you know if we need an emergency Clio 2025 segment.
Can confirm B-Rex is super cool. So if you're listening on that side of the world, get in touch. Talk to Beck. Still confused about this. Are we getting
confused.
more? We have more emails. We'll have to read how that went down. Okay. Have not we met Kat? Wendy? We've met more than once even.
Okay.
Okay. See what they're doing now. And I've met This Is in real life a couple of times. Why is it odd that Max and I should have met
Okay.
B-Rex?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, we get it now. As if any of us could have kept it quiet if Sir Beck was making a trip to the UK. Hilarious. That's true. I mean, that's why I was so shocked.
I know. I don't know.
Like, wow. I mean,
Maybe they're mad at us or
it's like
something.
a secret.
Yeah.
Shit, this
know.
got long. Sorry. Another smiley emoji. Okay, love you. Bye. Okay.
Okay, let me bye. Thanks, AK.
Thanks, AK.
Ready to go. We'll see what kind of time we're at the end. If I can squeeze
yeah.
a Clio 2525. Okay.
We will see indeed.
Oh.
We're already at 38 minutes.
Oh, man. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Not looking good, Tara. I have an email from Beck. No subject as always. And Beck says, hey, sherds.
Yeah.
Hey, Beck. Guys.
Hey, Beck.
Hasn't
I'm
been
sorry.
that
I got
long.
too excited.
Okay.
got
One more
distracted.
time.
I was too busy shirting
Okay,
myself.
that's personal.
Do you need to go?
I'm shirting
Oh.
out.
Okay. That sounds just awful. Hey, sherds.
Hey, Beck.
Beck.
No. I said check.
I love it.
I like it.
That was good, Lindy. That was really good. How dare you? I know what hockey is. And I've even seen Mighty Ducks, so I'm basically an expert. I may live in a small and faraway place, but I know things.
Nice. Mighty Ducks is the ultimate guide. I agree.
That's all you need.
And there's like 3 or 4 of them and a TV show now. You could just be
There
an
you go.
expert at hockey.
Go for it. Have fun. Let us know. It may come as no surprise to you guys, but I am not doing the homework. I don't know why, but as I've gotten older, I've lost all ability to read books.
I get that.
I just can't focus enough on them. I have a huge bookcase full of unread books that I just look at disappointingly every day.
No, they look disappointingly at Beck.
Oh, the books are looking at her.
They're
Oh, yeah.
judging Beck. Absolutely, yeah.
Unread books that just look at me disappointingly. Yep, you're totally right. My cursor was in the way there. Should have moved up. Listening to you guys talk about this book made me think of a book I read when I was like 12 or 13. It was called But She Is My Student. Oh.
That is.
It's got a sequel that I can't remember the title of. Anyway, that was
time I went to prison. Is that the sequel?
Hey, that's statutory rape?
Hey,
I don't know.
What? Okay.
Anyway, that was my first queer book I ever read. I found that section in the local library and just sort of grabbed one real quick and then a bunch of other books to cover it so no one would really notice it in the pile.
I think I would notice a book that said, "But she is my
She's my
student," and I'd be like,
student.
"What's that one?" I'd have
That's
like
interesting.
unrelated to gayness questions.
Let's see. Here's a book about dinosaurs. Here's a book about hockey. What's this one? But continues. I have a copy of it now for nostalgia, but haven't actually read it in ages, so I don't remember if it was actually good or I just loved it for what it meant for young me. Okay, why don't you reread it and let us know?
Yeah, reread it. Why don't you give us a synopsis of that?
Yeah.
And why in the world they named it that? Because like Cute, maybe like Fox in the Box, maybe an alternate title would be.
Yeah. Because it sounds wildly inappropriate. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So I did a thing yesterday that I'm very proud of. I went to an event all by myself and I actually had a great time. The pub across the road from my new place put on a paint and sip.
Ooh, fun.
I've always wanted to go to one, but didn't really have anyone to invite along with me. So I just thought, fuck it, I'm going to go. I didn't know anyone there, only the pub people who were out in the bar, and I was totally out of my comfort zone, but it was great. The best part is my painting turned out surprisingly well. It's definitely going on the wall in prime position. I'm going to sign it because it's going to be worth something one day. Now that
Nice.
is cute. Looks
That's
like a
Very
platypus.
nice.
platypus, right?
Platypus diving. I like it. Oh, look at that. I like the color work on that.
It's really good.
What is it? The depth in the color and
Yeah.
not the clash, but it's working together.
The contrast,
Thank you.
the negative space up top
Oh,
there.
yes,
It's
yes,
beautiful.
absolutely.
It is gorgeous. Well
And you
done.
can almost see the shimmer of the water in there.
I know.
like
it's
it.
It's like we're there.
Yeah. I am the platypus, I feel. It is beautiful, Beck. That's really
No,
great.
it's
Good job. Yeah.
Beck, you did a great job. You should sign this and put it on the wall. It's adorable. It's really good. Nice work. All right. I'm going to put you out of your misery. I did not go to the UK.
Okay.
I met Sir AK and Max over not one but 2 video chats.
All right. I'm just surprised like that hadn't happened. Like with the text. It's like I feel like it would have happened already.
Yeah.
I'm just like I really thought Beck just packed up the kids and went over there.
Yeah, why not? Beck can do whatever Beck wants. Why wouldn't she do that? It was delightful, if not stressful, due to one of my offspring going back on her promise to be good while I talked. Really, I should have known better, but I was excited to meet them properly and couldn't wait until the kids weren't around. How cashed up do you guys think I am? I just bought a house. I can't afford to go to Melbourne at the moment, let alone the UK. Also, if I'm traveling all the way to the UK, ain't no way my kids are coming with me. I'm not going that far to be stressed out all the time. Also, again, Tara, I'm pretty sure you went over there and got to meet Sir AK and Max, and then some for real life. So if anyone should be dirty about meetups, it should be me.
I did twice,
Love you
and I not to rub
But
it
I
in,
feel like
but I was just like,
so it was a surprise.
it
I think
was
we were
a surprise.
Yeah.
That I've just
Man, y'all are acting like y'all been betrayed.
No, okay, all right. I was jealous.
Felt a
Put it
little
out there.
betrayed. Felt a little betrayed.
Okay.
Love you guys. B-Rex. Maybe we need to. Why don't we do a Zoom with Beck? Can we do that?
Sure.
Would you guys want to be down for that?
I think the
Yeah.
technology exists.
I
Yes.
think we should do that.
Set it up. That time. Oh, that time change is that is
It's
hindering.
tricky.
Yeah,
It's a-
especially for them because that's got to be like at least 10 hours or something UK to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something
Think
something
about that.
wacky.
All right.
I have two things to add, by the way.
Okay. Oh.
Number one, I have done several pain sip type classes, and I have my artwork displayed throughout my home, and it's a lot of fun. And I was thinking we all should do one, and I was trying to see if there were any that were sci-fi, because sometimes they have a sci-fi type of theme.
That's fun.
But I didn't find any. But they had one coming up called Cafe Cat
Oh.
this Friday. I was like, I can't do that. But those are fun. I feel like the three of us, if we found a good theme one, we should do it. Could that be?
Yeah,
that'd be
I've done a
blast.
couple. They're fun. I like
Yeah, I love doing them. By the way, I forgot to mention this after AK's email, but I looked up the power, and
Yeah.
it sounds interesting. Here's what the power is about. The world of the power is our world, but for one twist of nature. Suddenly and without warning, all teenage girls in the world develop the power to electrocute people at will.
Oh,
It's
sweet.
hereditary, it's inbuilt, and it can't be taken away from them. Coming alive to the thrill of pure power, the ability to hurt or even kill by releasing electrical jolts from their fingertips, they rapidly learn they can awaken the power in older women. Soon
Ooh.
enough, nearly every woman in the
Whoa.
world can do it, and then everything is different. I feel like the whole, hey, I can give my electric jolt fingertip power to an older woman. There's a lot built into that. That I don't know what they do with. Toni
It's-
Collette is the main.
It's like that book. She's
John
my
Leguizamo.
student.
Yeah.
Um,
Teenage girls like lighten up older women with their fingertips. No wonder it's on the top list for AK,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
This is really interesting.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I don't know. Just
Also, Beck, well done getting out of your comfort zone, going and doing it, even if you don't
yeah.
have anybody to do it with right then. It's not supposed to be dirty, but it works both ways. Well done. I've done the
It's
same thing. I've gone to
Yeah.
and I've just sometimes done some random things and ended up meeting some of my best friends. I went to Los Angeles for my very first Xena convention. I didn't know anybody except a person I had met online, right? But I said, I'm just going to freaking go. This is way before I moved here. And I said, I'm going to go to this Xena convention. I don't know what this is. And I showed up, and about 90% of the people in my life now are from Xena, either that convention or ones soon after that. So,
That's amazing.
yep, just got to do it.
Yeah, good for you, Beck. It takes guts, but it pays
Yeah.
off.
Thanks, Beck. I've got an email from Jennifer, and it says, "Dear three amigues."
I like that.
Funny. We're the
I
three
like that.
amigues. A lot is going on, and most of what is going on is almost too hard to handle. I thought driving would be hard. It wasn't. I thought marriage would be hard. It isn't. I thought giving birth would be hard. I'll admit, it was hard, but it was more fear than anything. But what is absolutely so hard at the moment that 5 minutes into implementing this activity had me drenched in sweat? Potty training.
Oh boy.
Boy. Fuck me, this is hard. I hate everyone and everything. Maybe Mr. Bubbles can wear a diaper until high school. He'll make it fashionable and cool, and everybody will want to wear a diaper. I showed him the potty chart with cute little Dino magnets, the little M&Ms I'd reward him with upon peeing in his potty, the pull-ups I got him, and he was so happy and excited to start training. But once I removed all his clothes and finally his diaper, and the realization on his face was one of fear and this ungodly scream of a being crawled out of the depths of despair as it finds the air it needs to survive and emits a sound so feral it made God cower, asking himself, did I create this?
Wow.
Sounds horrible. It's fine. I'm fine. It's okay. I'm fine. One day at a time, I guess. Sometimes when I'm frustrated, my husband will say one of the most annoying things that makes me question our marriage. Quote, what's your problem? Unquote.
Oh no.
That's not the right. That's not the right question. No, it's how. What can I
no.
do to help you? That's the right question.
And I'd be like,
Can
you
I-
do it.
That's
You
my
do it if
commentary.
it's so easy.
Can I rub your feet, honey? You want some ice cream?
How about can I potty train the child?
What's your problem?
If it's so easy.
Then continues. Whenever I'm frustrated or if I give him attitude, he'll ask me that in a genuine feeling of wanting to know what my
Oh
problem
boy.
is.
It's even
Aw,
worse.
But because he's blind, he can't
So-
see the look of murder on my face when he says that. Lucky him.
So he's really like, what's your problem? Not like, what's your
Maybe.
problem?
Maybe that's-
Right.
It's tone. It's on the tone.
How do you stop
Tone.
yourself from being like, everything's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
You're my problem.
Yeah.
I said to him, I'm going to say something, and it's going to sound rude and full of attitude, but it's the only way I know how to ask. I love you, but do you want to potty train him? Go ahead and train him.
Hey,
Anyway.
okay. Okay.
There you go.
Wait, how did that go?
Yeah. Daniel's in his clothes, happily eating his breakfast. The summer will be long, and hopefully my sanity will remain just as long, one day at
Aw.
a time.
Aw.
He had his last day of school last Thursday. It made me realize that the first time I emailed you three was on his first day of school. That was 8
Oh.
months ago. I
Whoa.
watched him grow into a little boy who is so full of joy, so caring, so funny, so beautiful, so free that he doesn't want to hold my hand anymore.
No.
He's a boy who sticks to me like glue, but he's starting to run from me with such spirit. I fear he might fly away. Thank you for letting me vent, Jennifer. Oh, that turned poignant.
Yeah. That's tough.
Well, you know, he's still needs you for that diaper right now. So
Look,
that's good.
hey Jennifer, let me just tell you something. Whatever you're having to do for him, he might end up having to do for you someday.
That's
just
true.
saying.
So you start telling him that right now.
You'll get it paid
Like,
back. Say one of
no.
these days you're gonna be doing things for me like I'm doing for you. Like you've shortened that shirt for the 5th day in a row. You want to try a different shirt or all the things, all the things. So, yeah,
You know,
paid back when he takes care of you someday.
you know why? This is Tara here. I
Oh, hi, Tara.
have adopted all my animals, especially my two dogs. I have adopted older. One because I like to help older animals and the ones that are harder to get adopted, and two, there's no part of me that thinks I would be successful in potty training a puppy, especially not a human child. So well done, Jennifer. Hang in there. I can't say if you'll be successful or not because I would never try. But I assume you will be because I think eventually they just kind of get old enough to figure it out.
Well, I mean, you have to be successful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can't fail at this. 'Cause
Right.
that'll-
No pressure.
No.
But it's intimidating.
It is. It's a lot of pressure, man. It's a lot of stress. I know it's very stressful. I have friends who have gone through it, and it's just like tough,
Yeah.
tough.
Well, you know what they say the doctors recommend when you're stressed?
What's that?
To drink beer. And so we got 3 beers from someone.
Oh,
Just says someone bought 3 beers. And I swear, I'm looking through this and I didn't realize what this was until I was like, but who? But where's the name? Am I supposed
Yeah.
to know? It's just someone. It's
it's an
mystery, anonymous.
Secret
And it
beers.
says, just showing some love for this podcast that I've had for many years. Thank you, someone.
Yeah, someone. So either someone accidentally didn't leave their name, or they don't want us to know who they are.
If you want us to know,
Yeah,
send us a heads up. Like,
please.
you know, you don't have to send us more beers, just an email. It was good. Like,
Yeah, like hey,
But-
that was me.
but it just
thank-
says someone.
Thank you, someone, and
Thank
we're so
you.
glad you've been with us for so many years. That's awesome. Thank you for sticking in with us, and we appreciate it.
I wish I had one of those beers right
I'm-
now.
I'm gonna drink one. I've got some right here. Are we on to news?
we are on to nerd news.
Nerd news, nerd news. I repeat, we have breaking nerd news.
We got some Star Wars news, couple pieces of it. Actually.
Yeah.
Wendy, you sent this to our attention.
I did. Well, okay, the Acolyte, the latest television series in the Star Wars universe, hits Disney Plus on June 4th. And everything I've heard about it coming out of some screenings they had of about the first 4 episodes has been wonderful. People are just like, I loved it, said I can't wait to watch it again. It's bold. It feels like it's more in the darker, more mature. Like the trailer looks. It's
right. More Andorish.
Andorish, yeah. It says the Jedi's philosophies and faith have never felt so ingrained in the storytelling, nor as interesting. Martial arts plus crime thriller plus space opera. There's just I was like, okay, I'm sure it'll be good. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Now I'm very excited about this show.
It seems like there was like a special screening for like social media people.
Yes, we don't count.
No, we must have missed the invitation. But yeah, I just Googled Acolyte, and every little blurb I saw from somebody who's seen the first couple episodes says it's really, really good. So it's smart that they're kind of leaking that out ahead of time to let people, kind of talk about it before the general population can see it. But I got high hopes now. Now you got my hopes up, Disney. So, let's hope it delivers.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready for it to be good. I'm excited.
When is it? June 4th? That's really soon.
Next week.
Next Wednesday.
Don't have to wait that long.
No.
Okay.
A week.
We'll be the judge of that.
We will.
We'll let you know our thoughts on the next Star Wars show.
At Kyle 1E Katarn.
Kyle Katarn.
Kyle Katarn? Of course it was. He says, when I watched The Acolyte, I forgot I was in a private screening. I was so hooked by the episode. For a moment, I thought I was back on my own couch in my living room. I can't wait to watch it again. I mean, that's pretty high praise. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll talk about it after we've all seen it.
I think that
maybe
was
by the next episode. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe. Depending on when we record.
Depending how late we are next week.
Well, probably won't get to it next week. It'll probably be the one after.
Right.
Okay.
You never know.
Manage your expectations.
We need a T-shirt that says that.
I have to say that a lot in my job.
Managing our expectations, your expectations, or our expectations since 2019.
2019.
We need to manage the patient's expectations. It's key to success.
It's very, very, very funny.
All right.
Well, you know what else is happening in the Star Wars world?
Tell me.
They've announced the supposed name of James Mangold's Star Wars film depicting the origins of the Jedi. It's going to be called Star Wars. I don't like this. Jedi Prime.
Yeah.
It feels like Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I don't like
Jedi
that.
Prime. I get it, but I want a little more historical, ancient sounding word than Jedi Prime.
Yeah, it sounds like a delivery service for Jedis
Doesn't
overnight.
What I thought of first was Transformers, and other people in the comments, someone wrote, "I am Jedi Prime, and I send this message to any surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting.
Jedi Prime.
Jedi Prime."
I mean, it says it's a leak, so they're probably just testing it out. They're probably going to realize it's stupid.
It's a weird name.
I don't
it's
like
not
it.
Great. What about like Origins?
Apparently there's something called Prime Jedi that's been introduced in Star Wars canon. I don't know what that is. It's
like the first
in
Jedi
the Last
or something?
Jedi. Yeah, the Prime Jedi.
Just call it the first Jedi. That sounds
something
better.
Like
That's cool too.
The Last Jedi. Let's do the first Jedi.
Jedi the First.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they originally thought it was going to be Dawn of the Jedi. I like that.
Oh, I do like that. Yeah.
That's
Dawn of
better.
the Jedi. Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, I wonder how where does that, I assume this is going to be set before this show that's coming out, The Acolyte. So I guess it's the Dawn of the Jedi, which in The Acolyte, the Jedi have been around. They're doing things.
Sure.
I guess.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. They're out in the hubbub.
I don't know. When's it coming out? Who knows? 2028,000?
No.
Well, hi, Charlie.
I don't know, though. I don't know, though.
Oh, he's right
I don't know,
I'm guessing it's
though.
2020. I mean, it doesn't even say. It doesn't even say. I don't know. I'm not seeing.
Well,
anything.
it's a film, so God, it could be years.
At least 25, if not later.
Yeah. I don't think that. I mean, we don't know any. It's the first I've actually heard of this movie.
I
didn't know
something about-
James
yeah.
Mangold had a movie.
Yeah, I remember hearing about it. Oh, December. Okay, 2 untitled Star Wars movies slated for December 18th, 2026.
Okay.
And December 17th, 2027. And those follow the release of Mandalorian and Grogu on May 22nd, 2026. My God, they're going to be here before you know it.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to be 60.
Wow.
All right, let's just
Took
hold
a
on.
jump. Whoa.
Let's pump the brakes. Everything's
I'm
fine.
so tired all of a sudden. I got to go to bed.
All right, well, don't fall asleep too soon because we got to go in the truck. We're going to Purgatory.
Oh, yay! That helps. That helps.
She Nerds Out presents live from Purgatory.
So, I got a text I think over the weekend from our good friend Jackie of Jackie and Buster. And she wanted to send another little tidbit from EDE that we did not catch. We did not have this information, and this is good stuff. So Jackie says, Emily made reference to the Tubi execs that told her she could, quote unquote, really go for it now, content-wise, since they're not on broadcast TV. And Emily apparently said, Emily was like, did you watch season 4?
In reference to episode 2 of season 4.
Sure.
The stairs.
And then specifically, and then Jackie adds her own editorial. So hold on to your cabooses. So yeah, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind when hearing this is like, yeah, maybe there's going to be some more sexy time, some, that sort of thing. And maybe there's just going to be more cussing.
More
and
fucks. I mean,
more
that could be
fucks.
both ways. Like more
Yes.
saying fuck and then also the other actual.
So yeah, more cursing.
What are you eating?
More adult situation.
When
When he's
did
taking
it
a little
over?
snack break.
I was on mute, so y'all couldn't
Are those
some popcorn.
Funyuns? Oh,
You held
it's
it up
popcorn.
like you were being so
Because it's
secretive.
it's the tiny kernels. So I'm trying to
Oh.
not spill them.
I'm
Got
sorry,
it.
I couldn't ignore that. There we go.
What's in there?
Look.
So that's exciting news. I guess we'll see what the hell that's about.
So okay, what's
in
our
a couple of months.
Let's put some bets down.
Okay.
Out of let's say this thing is 90 minutes. 90 minutes long.
It's a 90-minute special, yeah.
How many minutes of that do we think is going to be sexy?
Sexy time?
Yeah,
Like just sexy or like sex?
like sex. I guess because of any of the characters.
Got it.
8 minutes.
Oh, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's like blue is the warmest color.
That's a lot.
3 minutes.
I mean, how long is the stairs scene?
I
Do
don't.
we
That
know?
was a while. That was one of those that
Someone-
faded out and then it fades back up and they're going still. So, it was probably only like a minute or minute and a half, but you're watching it like all time has ceased to exist. So
Are you
that was.
looking up the
I
time
still
on
haven't
that?
seen anything
I
to
am.
that level on like a net. Even a cable. Like sci-fi, Resident Alien sure as hell isn't having sex scenes like that.
No, I wouldn't
No.
imagine that it would.
So Good for them. That's why I'm like, whoa, what are we just gonna get like more? Maybe it should be a little edgier, a little. I don't.
Maybe more.
You think
Like
they're
the
gonna do
more-
another? Even if they just did one scene, a sex scene, do you think it will be that level? Because we're a couple other sexy bits after 402, right? Where they're like, they're like having sex on the side of the bed. You can't really see it. They kind of pop up, and they're like, oh, it was not anything like
There
402 was.
nothing.
No,
Nothing has been like 402.
Do we really think something along those lines with Way Hot? We'll just say it with Way Hot.
Sure. I mean, that's one way to get more people interested. It's one way to get people watching and maybe secure future
Talking.
ERPing, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. That's what sex sells, baby.
Yeah,
Like,
and just be like, you got to see the scene. Like, if you haven't seen the show, like, holy shit, like, that gets posted on. I mean, again, that's not why the one reason.
mean, could you have some Doc and Winona or others too? I mean,
Yeah,
besides
sure.
Way Hot. I mean,
They
to
get
split
their
up that
time.
No, I'm just
Yeah, I'm
saying, just more, but more involved. I
sure
can't
there'll be
remember what
some-
all they got
Yeah.
to do, or
yeah, that's fine. They can have some sexy time
I mean,
too.
it's like if they say, hey, you can do however many minutes of sexy time, is it all going to go to one place, or are you going to divide it up? Who knows? I don't know.
I think they could divide it up. Maybe every 10 minutes, have like 2 minutes
Every
of
10
way of Way Hot sex.
Okay, that's 9 sex scenes.
Well, I don't know what this movie's about. It could be anything.
No one knows.
Maybe
what this
they
movie's
need to have
about.
sex to live, to
Oh,
save the town.
yeah.
My
that's
goodness.
maybe that's it.
It could be.
It's an idea.
I would be into that. I would be
Maybe.
there for it.
Remember in Xena
I would be
where they
rooting
had
them on.
that Aphrodite spell thing where they fell in love with the person they saw. And of course, but this time it's like some crazy lusty thing, and then they're all going around.
Yeah.
and stuff. Who
It's like
knows?
a orgy. That's
yeah.
fine.
Ooh. What if they do that?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
We get a little,
know.
what is it? Winona. Why? Is it Why Not? No.
Why Not?
Why
Yeah.
not? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
That would be.
It's a free for all.
Why not?
Okay.
Um,
Well, that's interesting. I definitely
yeah,
think there's
that's-
going to be more
a good
naughty
tidbit.
words in it.
Yeah, for sure.
sure.
Yeah.
That's easy though. That's a gimme.
I feel like they're going to be like, look, Dom, we know you haven't acted really since you've been here, but maybe that's for the best because 402 is very fresh. So here we've written 8 pages
Oh my
of
God.
this. Uh,
Yeah, we'll see.
but now you're on the couch or you're on think
Right,
stairs.
different-
We got to go stairs, bigger than stairs this time, right?
Elevator.
Elevator.
Different parts of the house.
Rooftop. Yeah.
The foyer. The foyer.
Well, they were a little bit in the foyer already.
That's
Kat.
true.
They started in the
They
foyer.
started
Storm
in the
cellar.
foyer.
Now that could be
Okay.
spooky. That could lead places.
Oh yeah, I mean that would
Spooky
be
things
on
could happen.
brand.
Yeah.
I mean, what if you're
Something.
there hiding from a storm, and what else are you gonna do?
Right. Or
Sure.
there's some people attacking your land and you got to go to the storm cellar. And then you're like,
You get
this
locked
is
in
all
there.
time we have left.
Mm,
Let's
mhm.
do it.
This is good stuff. I mean, Emily, if she is listening, I hope she's taking notes for the next Earp movie. This is
Yeah.
all good stuff.
Yep. You don't have to credit us, Emily.
No.
We'll know. Wink, wink. We'll know. All right. Is that it? Is that? Oh no,
We
we're
have
still
one
in
more-
purgatory. Yeah.
We are still
Don't
in
let
purgatory.
your mind wander yet, Sarah. Thinking about the possibilities.
Do you guys remember friend of the Snop, Kat Brill, coming on the show a couple 2, 3, 4 weeks ago or so?
I believe
I
do.
recall.
You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you remember we asked her some questions about this upcoming movie that she and Melanie Scrofano directed together in South Africa. Do you guys remember that?
I do.
I do.
remember. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, we have a name and a release day on the Tubi. It's called Clickbait Unfollowed. It's coming on June 7th, which is, again, very soon. It's
like
next week.
Yeah. It's like a week and a
Holy
half
crap,
away.
that is really soon.
It
This
is
awesome.
right
This is
after the
great.
Acolyte.
And it's on Tubi. Come on.
I feel like Tubi doesn't believe in like a long lead up promotionally. It's kind of like, hey, here's the movie, and it's on in Tubi.
It's amazing.
There's
I
no
love
trailer.
that.
Am I
There's no
missing
trailer.
something? Yeah, I
No,
searched.
maybe they just don't do that sort of thing on Tubi.
They're like, you either watch it or you don't.
Start.
Oh, well, they better they will for Winona because I'm sure Emily's
Yeah.
like, yeah, we got to release some stuff.
They might do some, they still got, 10 days? So maybe they'll,
Sure.
1 week out, they'll do a trailer.
Maybe. Okay. So I'm going on IMDb just to look at the page for Clickbait Unfollowed.
Well, and Kat and Mel are like top build.
They're top billed. So it's a horror movie, and the tagline is: a group of influencers are invited to a house for a competition. Later, only do they realize the deadly consequences of the competition. So it's gonna be scary, guys. It's gonna be a scary movie.
Okay.
And then something that is a little scary. This photo.
Yeah.
This photo has surfaced, and we believe it to be Kat Burrell in makeup.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like, oh gosh, what was her name? She was like a very famous designer. What was her name?
Yeah.
Anyway, this character looks like she's had work done.
Okay.
She got the big old lips, very tight skin around the cheeks and eyes, and a blonde wig. And I can see this being Kat. I can see Kat in there.
I could see the eye. I can see the eyes.
the
Like the
eyes,
eyes.
right?
You have to
yeah.
look.
If you look at nothing but the eyeball specifically,
It's like, oh, that's Kat Burrell.
the eyeball. Yeah.
So maybe this character is like the host of the show. But she is first billed, right? Kat Burrell.
So we
Oh,
might
no,
not
sorry,
even
Mel.
Oh, okay.
Mel is first billed.
We
Sorry.
might not even recognize. They might not be recognizable in the ways that we know them.
Yeah,
be.
for sure. And I mean, they're the first two cast members listed, so
Yeah.
they obviously have a very large part in the film, along with all these other people who I've never heard of, but I'm sure they're great.
Good for them.
So this is so interesting, and because we knew that Kat and Mel had gone into to do makeup, and
Right.
I assumed it was like a monster makeup thing, like, oh, maybe they're the monsters,
Or
something,
like
but
their dead bodies or something, or
yeah.
horribly disfigured. Yeah.
Yeah, but so this is so interesting. I'm sure it's going to be wacky and crazy and wild, and we're going to talk about it. And I mean, are you guys okay? I mean, Wendy, I know you're okay. Tara, it looks like it's spooky. You can be okay?
I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I'm sure it's going to be scary, but, fun scary.
it looks
Right,
very campy a little bit.
Right.
It's got to be. Okay. So are we now to be making our own Tubi accounts and
I don't know.
okay.
I don't know yet. How about this? Just make an account, and then after you watch this movie, maybe delete it. I don't know.
No, I don't want him to think that I made the account because I want to support one, and then I deleted it after. Like, oh, that was
no.
so bad. I'm just gonna
Well, then-
delete it.
Do you have different email accounts you can use?
Can we watch it free? Like we do have? Can we just do the unsigned in?
I think so. I don't know.
Can I watch it and without an account, but specifically email Tubi and be like, I am watching for this and for Winona.
Well, we can certainly tweet the crap out of it, right?
Okay.
We could tweet at them.
I just want Mel and Kat to get
I know.
the views and for it to count.
I do too. I do too. I know.
Yeah.
It's hard. This is so hard.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Just do what feels right in your heart.
Okay.
Tara.
All right. I will.
Follow your heart.
I'm gonna let my heart
Follow your
decide.
heart. And I think though, because of the way, I think it won't be next week, right? Because it will not have aired yet by the time we have our.
No.
Yeah, it's Friday. Okay, so hopefully that second week in June we'll have we can talk about it.
fun. That'll be a
Very
fun
cool.
one.
This is good. This
That
is very
will be fun.
exciting. It's gonna be good.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm
All
excited.
right.
It's good stuff. But yeah, that's all for Purgatory.
That was
Still
fun.
pretty good. It's not bad. We got some Purgatory stuff going on, which I enjoy.
Yeah.
Because I love going to Purgatory.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be going there a lot more, I'm sure, in the near future.
Oh my God. I can't wait.
Enjoy the journey.
What time are we at right now, Kat?
Uh,
Cat's loud.
We are at 1 hour and 15
Oh,
minutes.
all right.
So
All
I
right.
think we're going to have to what's it called, Wendy? You preempt? We're preempting.
Punting it. We're going to punt.
We're going to punt it.
My
So maybe
Clio,
next
my
week?
Clio 2525, quick episode
Yes.
2 recap.
Yep. We don't want to rush it. We want it to be, we want you to really make a meal out of it.
Is that right? Is that right?
Absolutely. So yeah, let's punt that.
So maybe you guys should watch it too.
Okay, maybe. And this is this is the second episode. we're
Episode
talking
2.
about.
I got my notes right here, baby. Don't steal them.
I promise I won't. Okay. Well then, yeah, we will be prepared to do that.
All right. All right. Do you want a little preview? Do you want a little preview? No. Not even my.
No, of course. Please
My
give us
top-
a tease. Give us a tease.
It starts out. Well, this is a little tease. It starts out on an extreme close up of, I believe it's Sarge laying on a table, Mauser, the robot. That is not a sex robot, giving a deep tissue massage.
Okay.
Ah.
Being a hero is hard, and you need massage. And of
That's
course,
what
they are
she
very scantily clad.
Obviously.
And Cleo gets a new outfit. We'll just leave it at that.
Whoa. Is there screaming?
Yes. I won't lie to you. I'm not going to say
all I
that
need to
doesn't improve until like maybe the third or fourth episode. In fact, I think there's one scene in here where there's a lot of screaming. But again, it has to do with the shaft. The shaft is very scary. If you were thrown into a shaft,
Listen,
That's great, too.
I am very afraid of shafts, so I totally get it. I have avoided them most of my life.
Hey, quick question,
Wow.
Tara.
Yes.
So my roommate, who is 30-ish, watched Xena as a youngster. Big fan. But she said her dad didn't allow her to watch Cleopatra 2525. Is it that much more?
There's a lot of skin.
Yeah, but look at Xena.
there's no.
It's about the same level as Xena, right?
I
They
don't think
might
so.
have a little.
Disagree.
I think they might have a little more push up in the bra. It's a little
Okay.
more in what's the word? Deliberate in that regard.
Okay.
But it's
I
not
mean,
in
I-
such a campy way. I don't think.
There's a
I
lot
don't
of-
think it's
Sexual innuendo and stuff like that.
there is, but I mean, I just feel like they had a lot of scantily clad folks on there
They
too.
did, but sex like in that first episode, the joke about he's not a sex robot yet, like that's coming at you
it's-
pretty hard, so to speak.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean? Like if he just sat down, like, oh, I'm gonna see, I'll decide if my daughter can watch this, and he's like 5 minutes in, he's like, oh no,
Yeah, probably. If you
There's-
watch the beginning.
That's true. There's probably some jokes that like wouldn't go over their head. They'd just be like, "What does that mean?" You know, open up a lot of doors. You know, if she's like 5 or something at that time, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
fair. Okay, it's
Well-
not for 5-year-olds, so
No, it's not.
No. What if 5
it's an adult show for matures like me.
Like how we go for not for 5-year-olds to it's a mature adult show.
Yeah,
Matures.
for DeMilfs, dog moms.
Cecil
I
DeMilf.
like the F.
The
Yeah,
MILFs, that's what that is.
DeMilf.
It's very
I
funny.
I made it up. It might exist, but no,
It's pretty good.
It does now.
DeMilf.
that's how I label myself.
Yo, we're on Twitter. I'm wrapping this up. We got to go watch some maps. We're on Twitter, though. That's not podcast with 1D.
And Facebook and Instagram at She Nerds Out Podcast.
You can send us an email at shenerdsout@gmail.com. Go to our website, shenerdsout.com, for all your snopping needs. Or you can send us some actual mail at SNOP, P.O. Box 6732, Burbank, California, 91510.
You still have time to leave that voicemail of your favorite excerpt from
That's right.
Cleat Cute.
Chapter 20 by next episode. And please give us some feedback. Let us know what you're thinking about the story so far.
Or just write them and say, read the dang book, like you said you would.
Okay. Okay, Wendy.
Okay, thanks, Wendy.
Yeah, let me know when y'all ready. I got one more chapter and I'm there. So
Helpful.
Okay.
just let me know. I would be done, except it was a sex scene in the car. I didn't want to sit through it in the car.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. You don't know what chapter that was. All right. Well, we'll see you next time on She Nerds Out.
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 She nerds out. We're girls that like girls that like nerdy things. Nerdy things.
Let's go, Mavs.
Let's
go,
Mavs.
The sports.
Sports.